Welcome to another edition of English Makes No Sense. Thank you for joining me here today on the SL Rockfish YouTube channel. So happy you could join me. As you know, 2 days a week I do English Makes No Sense because TikTok only gives you 60 seconds. So we do a little more in-depth, a deeper dive into a topic for English Makes No Sense. Today we should call it Just Desserts because we're going to be talking about sayings in English that have to do with food. Mainly desserts. And who doesn't love desserts? So, let's start with some. We have proof is in the pudding. I love pudding. Do you love pudding? What does it mean? Piece of cake. I love cake. It means that something's really easy. The icing on the cake. I love cake. I love icing more. Then we have your cake and eat it too. More cake? I don't know. How about nutty as a fruitcake? I do not like fruitcake. I do like nuts though. Easy as pie. You know, when something's super easy. Or that's the way the cookie crumbles. I love cookies almost as much as I like cake. Now, what do they all mean? Come on, I'll show you. We have proof is in the pudding. That's to say that a person can only know if something is good or bad by trying it. Like, do you think I'm going to like it? The proof is in the pudding. Or, let's try this sentence. Ta-da! The judge decided the winner after eating the samples. He said the proof is in the pudding. That makes sense. How about piece of cake? That means something's easy peasy. Something very easy to do. Like, here's an example. The child makes surfing look like a piece of cake. I can't surf, but some people make it look like a piece of cake. Easy peasy. Or the icing on the cake. Again, love cake, love icing more. But what does it mean? That extra special something on something good. For example, having a job is great. Loving it is the icing on the cake. Now, we're almost through. Are you with me? I don't know about you, but I've got a hankering for something sweet. Here's our saying, have your cake and eat it too. That means to have two good things simultaneously or at the same time. For example, he wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He wanted easy money and few hours. Who doesn't want that? But it's hard to do. Okay, then we have nutty as a fruitcake. That's another way to say somebody's crazy. Like, the man was nutty as a fruitcake after his team won. You've seen when people's team wins, they're like, ah! Nutty as a fruitcake. Ta-da! Then, we have, easy as pie. Something that is simple and pleasurable. Like, learning to ride a bike is as easy as pie. And once you learn, you never forget. Or our final one, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That means that's the way it goes. That seems easy. I love cookies and I love to crumble them, but I like to eat them whole more. But that's the way the cookie crumbles means that's the way it goes. When he saw his flat tire, he thought, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Got it? Now you know some new sayings. Let's review the sayings. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way it goes. Easy as pie. Easy peasy. Not hard to do. Nutty as a fruitcake. Crazy. Have your cake and eat it too. Ooh, to have that extra something. The icing on the cake. Ooh, to get even more. Something's good, but a little better means you're going to have icing on the cake. Like, you got a great job, but loving your job is icing on the cake. Piece of cake, lot of cake. A piece of cake means something's very easy, and proof is in the pudding. Means you gotta taste it or try it to see, or to back it up. Now, you can read and understand these sentences. He showed him how it was done. The proof was in the pudding. The process was a piece of cake. The money he made was the icing on the cake. Enjoying it was easy as pie. What? Come on, English!